The MEC for Education in KwaZulu-Natal Kwazi Mshengu is visiting schools in the province on the first day of the academic year. Mshengu is accompanied by Deputy Minister of Education Dr. Reginah Mahule. 199 schools in the province were damaged by storms in the province. Of the damaged schools, 99 needed to be provided with mobile classrooms to accommodate pupils. Tulani Msimangu is on that story. A very good morning to you, Tulani. What are you seeing on the ground?
Yes, Desiree, good morning to you and good morning to the viewers. As you rightly said, Education MEC Kwazi Mshengu is out and about here in the province. Is currently in Pietermaritzburg, accompanied by Deputy Basic Education Minister Dr. Reginah Mahule. They've been to some schools. They are now at this school also to assess what is happening. As you rightly pointed out, there are 199 schools that were affected. 90 of these basically need some kind of assistance like your mobile classrooms, and the MEC Mshengu has promised that by the end of the week these will be provided. But I'm just going to speak with the Deputy Basic Education Minister, Dr. Reginah Mahule, to tell us what he has seen in the province, especially in the context that maybe, as you can see outside, there are some parents and students who have still not been placed. What maybe the plan is for the department. Thank you for your time, Basic Deputy Minister. Can you just tell us what is your assessment of what has happened so far in the province? You've been out early in the morning. What have you seen?
Thank you very much. What we have seen and observed in all the way as we're driving to schools, we find that learners are full. They are walking to schools. And we really appreciate that. And we received a report from the circuit manager who indicated that he has been in contact with all the principals in the circuit in Bali. Then all the schools are opened and all learners are at school, and learning and teaching is taking place today as we speak. And we also received a report for the district, Then the entire district, they are only affected with 41 schools on storm damage, and 14 are severely damaged. And those that are severely damaged, it's not necessarily that the school is damaged, but the road to the school and the rivers which learners and teachers must cross are the ones that are hindering the teachers to go to school and the learners. And then the Department of Education in KZN felt that those 11 schools must not open today until the water subsides. Then it will make them easy to access the school. But on the other schools, of the 41 minus 11, which is 30, there's a program of addressing those schools. Others contractors are on site as we speak, trying to fix the roof and bringing that there must be a roof on top of the learner. But where there's a badly damaged infrastructure, mobile classrooms have been ordered. That is the report that we got from the head of department, that they've ordered, and they were promised that by the end of the week the mobile classrooms shall have reached all the schools, which means all the 41 schools in the Mkongo district will be working after next week fully.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Minister. But aside from that, the schools that cannot be accessed can be used because they are damaged. There are schools in one area from Kambatini where learners cannot go because there is a dispute in the area. Schools have been threatened not to open because there's a dispute. What are you doing about to try and resolve? You are here on the ground. You are possibly going to see the situation to make those schools accessible without threats from the community who have a dispute with the traditional leader, and then they're threatening the schools that they will not open. They are not allowed to open because there will be reprisals if they open. What are you going to do to try and resolve that dispute?
We are aware about that dispute that emanates from the not seeing eye to eye or agreeing of traditional leaders, and it affected 11 of our schools which are logged. We said we are going to allow the law to take its course, but not to say that we are folding our arms. We are engaging the security cluster to try and come closer, including the Department of Cogta in the province and national, that let them come closer to the space and try to resolve this matter, because it cannot be resolved by education, because it's a cocktail matter and at the same time it's a security cluster matter. So we are working with police. They will advise us as to if the ground now is ready for us to can go and open the schools.
That is Deputy Minister of Basic Education, Dr. Reginah Mahule, as he rightly said, that there is a dispute at the Mkambatini circuit where learners cannot access those schools, 11 schools that are affected. Aside from that, you are here at Georgetown Secondary School. The Minister and the Deputy and the Education MEC, who will arrive later, they'll inspect the schools. As we've said earlier in the interview, the parents outside are still trying to access the school. Their learners, they are concerned that they have not been placed, and they'll see how the principal and the school authorities are going to help them to be placed here or in other schools where there might be space for those learners who have not been accommodated yet. Desiree.